Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Madden 17 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. And as you can see on the screen, we picked up a big new quarterback. We got Big Ben Roethlisberger, and we got him for under 10k. I think we got him for 9.9k in the end, and that is an absolute steal for an 87 rated quarterback at this time in the year. I mean, it's not very early in the Madden year, but to get a quarterback this good for under 10k, I'm more than happy with it. If you look at those stats, he's got 90s all over the board in important places. Great throw on the run, great play action. And we're using Stafford at the moment. As you can see, he's better at everything. Besides throw power, but everything else is head and shoulders above Matthew Stafford. And he actually got 81 strength as well. So if I'm running the ball with Ben, he can actually take a hit or two. So very happy with that upgrade. Also, we're going to get in a new wide receiver. And since it's BCA weekend, we got a new Golden Tate. And his card looks amazing. As you can see, we're picking up players for reasonably cheap, I think, compared to a lot of the other players on the market at the moment. This Golden Tate is going to work perfectly in the slot for us. 5'10", great route running, great catching traffic, as you can see there. Pretty good release, good elusiveness. He'll just do a very good job for us. And I'll pick up one more player for this episode, and to get the final elite player in, we're going to stick with the Lions theme, and we're going to go with Darius Slay. Get him for 15k. He's ranging between sort of 17 to 20k at the moment, so I'm more than happy with that. We might be able to sell him on for a little bit of profit if he doesn't work out, but he is very cheap for an 85 rated, insane cornerback. But this is our team. It's looking pretty good now. We're up to 81 rated. I think we should be a little bit higher, to be honest, but I think Anquan Boldin, Marvin Jones, and a few others are bringing us a bit down. But overall, I'm very happy with how the team looks. Let me know down below what your teams are like, an Ultimate Team, sort of what rated they are, and your favourite players. And also recommend me players to pick up. You can see the team here. See, we've upgraded a lot of positions. We've got a few elites lurking about here and there. We're going to keep Mike Mitchell for the majority of the series, I think. Hopefully he gets an upgrade and we can get that in. But we have 27k, so let me know down below who you want me to get into the team. If you're enjoying the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. But for now, as per usual, we'll jump into 2 games. So guys, these are the teams we're coming up against regularly now. Our team is getting better, but as you can see, our best is obviously 92 AP, and then we got Big Ben Roethlisberger and Golden Tate. But the guy we're coming up against had a full elite team, full of really high-rated elites. As you can see, I think he had Marvin Harrison, Aaron Rodgers. He had loads around the 90 mark. I don't know if I'll show it in this game, the team he actually has, but hopefully you guys know we're coming up sort of against a very good team. But he gets the ball to start with, so on defence I'm more than comfortable. I'd rather start on defence in a game like this, because if he scores easily, I know what I'm up against, but it gives me a chance to get into the game, and he's got nothing open here, as you can see. He's going to have to launch it deep. And McLeod comes up with an absolutely insane interception there. We needed that. Coming up against a team like this, you need all the luck you can get. Not going to say it's lucky, per se, but we need all the plays like that we can get. And McLeod coming up with a big play. Ben Roethlisberger, perfect passer. I mean, he didn't make one pass that wasn't perfect from what I can tell. And Marvin Jones here, coming up big. I love this Marvin Jones card. It just doesn't work consistently. So I might upgrade to his elite card at some point as well. Obviously Lions biased, but you know what you're going to do. You're obviously going to be biased to the team you support. We get a touchdown there with AP. So we're 7-0 up against this team. He's going to come out, and I think he's going to sling it again. So I'm going to send a lot of people into coverage, as you can see here. Luckily, we get another interception. That's Marcus Peters there, coming up nearly with a pick 6, and my opponent at this point had enough. Weird little glitch there, but he did quit the game. Tried to get to show his team, but I didn't get the chance. So we'll jump into the second game here. That's already one win for the new team. Once again, our 3 best players. They might change next episode if you guys suggest anything good, but we're coming up against someone who had a full elite team. He had Joe Hayden, he had Larry Fitzgerald, he had Des Bryant, he had Greg Olsen, he had all the good elite cards, and he was hard to play against. Forced me to 4th down straight away. We did risk it and go for it. Paid off big. That route should have worked the play before, but it didn't, and I knew it was going to be this play. I'm going to try and lob one up. That was stupid. Pretty lucky it wasn't a pick, because it was 4 people there in coverage, but at this point I realised he was in coverage every single play. So I'm just going to run the ball with Adrian Peterson. I know my line isn't the best, but they will create gaps. And if I hit those gaps with AP, he's going to be gone. I mean, this 92 Adrian Peterson is absolutely ridiculous. He's just ridiculously good. I was seeing what coverage my opponent was in there. You know, just motioning people out, seeing if he was in man or not. If he's not in man, I'll go for the run. And it worked. He wasn't in man and it did work. But Anquan Boldin is also a huge part of this offense. If you haven't noticed so far, his blocking is ridiculous. He blocks every single cornerback that I've come up against, besides Richard Sherman so far. But since he's in coverage, again, just going to keep running the ball. And that formation there, I know if I run this play 4 times in a row, I'm getting in the end zone. There's no way he can stop me unless he uses up the middle. And you can tell he's using the lineman on the left-hand side there. So we know we can dive it in for a touchdown. And AP goes in with a nice touchdown there. And we're up 7-0 in the game. My opponent here, you know, he's going to try and work his way up the field. And he was running that exact read all game. I was trying to user it, but obviously something I've got to get over the fear of is using the lineman just in the totally wrong position. He nearly gets the grab there on 3rd and 10. Fortunately for us, he doesn't. He forces him to punt it, and we're hopefully going to take our chance on offense here and make our way down the field. I know Ben Roethlisberger's going to make the pass. I'm going to throw it to Jordan Reed. To be honest, if that was a genuine real-life pass, that was the most hospital pass you've ever seen. He had one step before he knew he was going to get absolutely clattered. But we're going to send it to Marvin Jones, who's going to come up big again. I'm loving Marvin Jones in this game, to be honest. And we're coming out passing again here, but I can see, I think a run's going to work. You know, when you have a feeling a run's going to work. And there's 4 linemen. We're going to be able to get some nice blocks. Anquan Bold in there, once again, coming up with some huge blocks on Terrell Pryor, I think that was. And we're in for our second running touchdown of the game. So it's 14-0. My opponent here has to come out big scoring. Not sure what usering I'm doing there. I could have got a sack, but instead he ends up getting to my 29. And he's really punching for the end zone here. He really wants a touchdown to get back in the game. It's a 2-score game anyway. And we nearly get a pick. Very unlucky not to get a pick there. Forcing to 4th and 3. On our 4-yard line with 5 seconds to go. And we have Malcolm Butler, so maybe he can get a pick. Can't get a pick, but we get it back down. And I'm more than happy with that. I took the knee, and we're going into the second half here. So it's 14-0. We're obviously against, I think, an 80... I'll probably say an 86, 87 rated team. So he definitely has the better team. And I know I'm going to keep saying that this series, but it's always nice to beat someone who you know has a way better team than you do. It's just a lot better in every single position, I'd say. Besides QB, I'd take Ben Roethlisberger over Russell Wilson. I could have avoided both, and I took Ben Roethlisberger. But besides that, I think he's better in every single position. So I'm happy that we're 14-0 up. He comes up with a huge catch there. Doug Baldwin, I think that was. Another elite receiver coming up big there. And he's just going to try and run it in. I did go with field goal block, and that's supposed to stop any single run. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So, 14-7. Coming towards the end of the third, I just want to get first downs and make my way up the pitch a little bit. And Golden Tate is going to help me do that. Love this card, to be honest. In the slot, he was perfect. He was coming out with some big catches. He plays sort of like a Julian Edelman type of card. Or type of player in the NFL, actually. Just coming up with the big catches consistently. He didn't drop one catch. He thinks we're going to run to the right. He sends everyone to the right. All we have to do is dodge a few players, and AP is gone. Once he's in the open field, he is gone. And I'm hoping they release Barry Sanders this year, because I'd love to get a running back like Barry Sanders in the team, because he is exactly the same. When he's in the open field, you're not catching him. He's so elusive. It would be great to have him in Madden this year. I hope they do that. But my opponent, as you can see, he's mucking about. He's had enough at this point. He knows it's game over for him. He's not going to get 2 scores without me scoring. He couldn't stop my offense, and that is game over. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. 2 wins for us. Tried to show the team again there. If you did enjoy the episode, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below who you want me to put in the team next episode. We have about 30k to go with, so let me know all your suggestions. And I'll see you guys soon for another video.